Okay, in this video I'm going to show the boot up process of Dragon's Lair and Space Ace and kind of explain what's happening as far as how the Laserdisc player is involved. I'm actually going to use Space Ace in this example because my Dragon's Lair has some modified ROMs, so the boot up sequence is a little bit different. So I'm just going to point it at the scoreboard because that's where you actually get most of the information. Okay, I'm going to power on Space Ace now. So the first thing you'll notice is there's a number at the top left, a 3, and then some numbers in the middle, 1668. Okay, now you'll notice the scoreboard has cleared and there's been a second beep, and you can
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth.
You can see that the Laserdisc player has started to play.
By the evil Commander Borg. Hold your fire.
And now it has done the third beep, and the boot up sequence is completed. The game is ready to play. You can see a 2 on the credits because I have it set to free play. So as soon as I press start, it'll start the game. Okay, so I'll explain what's happening. On the first beep, the game is doing a speed test of its interrupt because there were 3 different versions of the Dragon's Lair board. There was the revision A, which is the original one, which worked with the PR 7820 player. And then there was the revision C, which came out to support the LDV 1000, and that one can be made to work with either the LDV 1000 or the PR 7820. And the interrupt timer on the revision C is a little bit different than the interrupt timer on the revision A. And so in order to make the ROMs compatible with either board revision, the game has to do a quick speed test as soon as it boots up to determine whether it's running on revision A or revision C. There was also a modified revision C where the interrupt timer ran 8 times faster than on the normal revision C, which we meaning the community, we don't understand why this happened, but that's why I said there's 3 revisions of the Dragon's Lair board and not 2. And when I say the Dragon's Lair board and I'm looking at Space Ace, Space Ace used the Dragon's Lair board. It just had modified ROMs and also had an extra board attached in order to handle the skill level buttons right here, these buttons. But otherwise it's the same board. So the Laserdisc player doesn't get played until the second beep. So if the game is not even making it to the first beep, then something else is wrong with the game and it has nothing to do with the Laserdisc player. If there's something wrong with the Laserdisc player and it's not working for some reason, then after the second beep the game's going to just hang and not proceed. So if you get 2 beeps and the game hangs, then there's probably some communication problem between the game and the Laserdisc player. If you can't even make it to the first beep, then there's something else wrong with the game that has nothing to do with the Laserdisc player. Okay, well, I hope that was helpful.